Welcome to Drawga, where we take your dumb suggestions
and tell an even dumber story.
That is the best one yet.
Thank you.
That's, man, just exponentially great. You're just
I did
ever skyward.
That's my combination frog voice and like DC Comics announcement.
I love every bit of it. I love that. I just love the pie chart that is that voice. So we got a dual screen going on today, and I'm going to tell you why. So here's what happened last time. Can we get a quick flashback?
Oh, yeah.
Before you get too caught?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, here we
go.
go.
So remember, we had 3 buttons we could choose.
We had 3 buttons.
And some people suggested we push all of them. That's not how it works. That's not how buttons work.
Your hand is not big enough. You try, and you can't. You try and place your hand in the middle of all 3, and like if you put a little pressure on one,
the other 2 freeze up.
You can't do it.
This is like high-tech shit here. It might look rudimentary because it's a picture of a butt on a button, but no, it's next level. You don't understand the mechanics of it.
You try and press all 3 with 2 hands and like your knee.
This isn't some.
You just hear Greer go, oh!
It hurts.
It hurts.
This isn't some.
Don't do that. Just pick one.
This is not some DIY steampunk Comic-Con bullshit. This is the real deal.
Steampunk Comic-Con bullshit.
This is some Silicon Valley high-tech startup shit that you don't know anything about.
You don't know how it works.
The angel funding that this 3-button series got is unbelievable. You couldn't even handle it.
But yeah,
here's what happened.
According to the straw poll, the butt
swept it.
Butt swept.
The butt by a nose. So this is what happens. You press the butt button
with your butt.
And then
someone suggested we press it with our butt.
You press it with your butt, and you kind of look back at everyone. You go, "Hey guys, button," and the carrots all look at you and just say, "Just press it already." And Drop kind of nods impatiently, and Gruyere is still a little woozy, but he's like, "Yeah, press it seriously." So you do that, and the entire structure rumbles fiercely. Rumbles in the way that your stomach might rumble after you eat, like a kebab from a stand on the street, but like not the good stand. There's like 3 stands, and you chose the worst.
You chose the one with the shortest line because you're like, that's probably just as good.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's got a shorter line, guy.
Got to think that through. And then the man's like, "Hey, you want white sauce?" And you're like, "Of course I want white sauce." But then
that's a trap.
Then you just see him like, he just reaches in and gets like some weird mayonnaise bottle with 3 X's and a question mark on it, and just squirts that all over your thing. And you're like, that doesn't look like white sauce to me, but who am I to judge? I'm not running the stand. Anyway, so your stomach rumbles fiercely.
What's going on? Oh, our stomach grumbles.
No, everyone's stomach grumbles because the goat's stomach is grumbling so much. It's a reverberation. Everyone's feeling queasy. No one's feeling good. It rumbles, and then it all of a sudden stops. And then a bright light opens up. You see like a hole emerges in the distance.
Mm-hmm. Like a big sort of star-shaped
and then you
hole.
just feel, and then the entire thing just starts flooding.
Flooding with what you can only imagine is carrot juice.
It looks
carrot juice and like oil.
It has an earthy consistency. Mm-hmm. It smells like of carrots, but it's rotten carrots.
Rotten carrots.
And it just flushes you all out of this hole that's
out
emerged.
of this hole. What could that hole have been?
It's the butthole. Let's not dance around it.
Okay.
You just go right out that butthole.
Mm-hmm.
You just explode out this robotic goat's butthole back into the chamber.
Goat's guts.
Yeah, guts and all. Some of the carrots are devoured, are stuck and smashed against the walls and don't make it out. But luckily, you Drop and Gruyere, and then one of the carrots. The carrot that looked like maybe he was a little more together than the other ones, both literally and physically.
Did a little bit more
physically. Jesus. So what happens is you fall out there, and then the goat kind of collapses, and then for a split second, like
it sort of sputters.
Yeah.
It looks concerned.
It looks
like
on its last
It's
legs.
like something's wrong. Mm-hmm. Little steam shoots out of it, and then it buckles and becomes as dust.
This goat was on its last legs. Literally, there had been several legs replaced, and now this is the last ones it had. And it collapses, but from the goat falls a new item, a new weapon for you.
Your first item. You finally made a choice. We finally gave you a choice where you could get an item no matter what you chose, and you did it.
So many choices before could have led to items.
Congratulations, guys. You're heroes.
Congratulations, you succeeded. You passed just the bare minimum of qualifications. But yeah, you get the goat tail whip, which is part of the goat, and the violence with which you penetrated its butthole has caused this tail to fall off and into your hands. And this is the only part of the goat that remains intact. So congratulations.
You have one.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna write it out like +1?
Plus one.
GTW. Right. Oh, and like
got it right.
And then Gruyère's like, oh, that's a sweet GT dub. Great work on that.
Great work on that.
And then the carrot, whose name you had not known yet, and introduces himself. He says, "Hey, I'm Angus. Just wanted to say, man, that is a pretty sweet GTW. I just wanted to echo Gruyère's sentiments on the matter. That will definitely come in handy. I feel like maybe I should take this opportunity while we're, getting the grime and the goop off of us from whatever was inside that goat, just to fill everyone in on the sitch up till now, let you know what's going on, what's been happening.
Feel like you could use a little bit of exposition, an exposition episode.
Anyone good on exposition? No, everyone's ready for that. Everyone's craving it.
Everyone's confused. Mm-hmm. Everyone thinks we.
I wish that exposition is what EXP in RPG stood for.
Yeah.
You just get more exposition.
You get more
That's
exposition.
Basically how those games work, though, is you beat monsters so that you can get story.
Basically, yeah.
Can I get in here and draw?
Yeah.
I'm going to draw Angus, the zombie carrot, who's going to be explaining.
He's explaining the sitch.
Yeah.
So
and the sitch is somewhat dire, I would say.
So thanks first and foremost, thank you for freeing us from the inside of this goat golem. Honestly, we were kind of hoping you'd get here a little sooner. We weren't super aware of the whole us turning into zombies thing being a possibility, or the way time distorts. I guess
we did not do our homework on the matter.
But we were sort of in a dire way. So you're the chosen one. First of all,
let me just lay that out there.
Let me just let you know. You probably don't remember, because there's some heavy onion magic at work here. But essentially, our world is in grave peril. From the one known as the Devourer. He's a big goat. He's the king of all goats. He comes from Goat Planet Prime.
There are several goat planets, but he is from the one that all Yelp reviews agree is the best. It's not because it's the first one, it's just the best one.
It's just the best run. Yeah. The management really cares about maintaining the integrity. By the way, my depth perception is way off. Am I missing an eye?
He's just completely facing the other way.
Anyways, so we here in the broth dimension, you may have thought it was the onion dimension because there are only onions here. I'll explain that. This is the broth dimension, the celestial broth dimension. It used to be full of carrots and celery and onions and parsnips,
rutabagas. But honestly, we don't really.
Some fresh herbs as well. But that all changed when the Devourer brought his army of goats to our world through using their goat portal technology.
You've used it yourself.
You may remember from your cell. You were the one who was brave enough to stand against the path of destruction that destroyed the Carrot Kingdom and the Celery Empire, the Rutabaga Conclave. I could go on, but I think you get it.
There's talks of a banana gang, but we know little of them and the Fruit People's ways.
The Fruit People's,
they are but a myth.
People say they've ventured over the mountains of the food pyramid to see the
I've heard rumors of their sweet motorcycles and cool leather jackets, but little else.
Yeah, but if the Devourer had his way, they will all be destroyed.
You know, because he's like super hungry. He's a super hungry dude.
You know, after this path of destruction, you led a rebellion that was almost successful in overthrowing the Devourer, but you were captured, and the reason why the goats have left all but the onions, or ate all but the onions, left only the onions, is because onion magic is the most powerful magic, and it is the only thing that rivals goat technology in terms of power, and they wish to harness it for themselves. And so, using onion magic, they were able to make you forget your identity and lock you away in a cell. But we few members of the Carrot Kingdom sought to rescue you by making a portal. We stole one of those goat golem portal generators.
They're pretty cool.
You
Got
saw
one off Carrot eBay.
when you dropped your friend, our new leader, in its mouth.
Which, by the way, dick move. Like, we're still not cool about that.
Dick move, but kind of fortunate because beets are not a typical broth vegetable. So it opened. Well, we'll get to that. It opened a portal that was not expected.
Man,
wow. This is
it's heavy stuff, right?
This is real heavy stuff. No, don't go to sleep. Don't roll your eyes, please. There's more, okay?
There's more, and I'm sorry.
So anyways,
This is what you wanted, right?
We all of us, yeah, you wanted an exposition episode, right?
You wanted this to make sense, huh? Well, that's on you.
That's on you guys. Guy, you,
One person left.
one person. Hey,
Anyway, you keep going. I
okay.
guess.
So you had your memory wiped. We stole the goat golem in order to open a portal to save you. You may remember that from your cell. There was a portal there. We couldn't come through to open it because we all had to sacrifice ourselves to the goat golem in order to open the portal. Also, you know, portals are kind of unstable. They get kind of wonky after a couple people go through them. So we figured you'd see the portal and just go through it. But we did have a man on the inside and a fail-safe that if for some reason you couldn't go through the portal, you might be able to use onion magic to travel here, but you would lose your memories forever.
Sucks. Sorry.
It sucks.
Anyway, that's how you ended up here.
Yeah, we were able to smuggle onion magic into the goat dimension by placing a goat marking on a nondescript tote bag.
Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool, right?
We thought it was cool at the time.
We thought it was a really good plan. Don't like our plan? We're carrots. What do you want from us, all right? Our smartest minds were destroyed by the Devourer, so
It's
you know
true.
we had to make do with what we had.
So anyway, here's like what's gonna happen now, according to us, essentially.
According to us, maybe we'll call it a prophecy. I think it's just sort of stuff we said and hope will work. But you know, prophecy sounds cooler.
Tell them.
Oh yeah, I'll tell. It's like, are you talking to yourself, Angus? Yeah, I mean,
I've been in there for a long time.
you don't know what it's like, all right? Just becoming a zombie and trying to maintain your mental faculties, all right? It's a trip. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, you royally screwed up the whole portal making process by dropping that beet in its mouth and caused it to malfunction. And if our calculations are correct, that portal you opened should lead directly to Goat Planet Prime, where you can face down the Devourer using your newly equipped
Your cool weapon.
Your cool whipping.
Whipping.
Whip it
get-
real good.
You get it? I feel like it's not quite as clever as the button pun, but I'm pretty pleased with it.
You know, we're trying our best here, all right? We the royal we.
Royal we, which is of course
Don't stop looking at me that way. All right. This is what happened. This is how. It's not great, but it's internally consistent, I think.
So at least we got that going for us.
We're world building here.
So anyway, this is what's going to happen next is you got to go through that portal and beat up this goat because otherwise we're all going to die.
Yeah, he's gonna realize that you escaped
Big time.
if he hasn't already.
So what you got to do is you got to go through, but unfortunately you can only take one other person due to the infidelity.
The portals, like we said, they're kind of wonky, especially this one, super unstable because it was caused using a beat. So
yeah, I guess who are you gonna take?
Who you gonna take?
Who's your road bro?
Me and my immense wealth of carrot knowledge.
I'm pretty good at stuff. I'm also like a good cook.
I'm a pretty good cook. Drop and his time hardened battle beats self.
He's smart and also like I don't know. I feel like he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
You got this onion guy. Remember, onion magic is the only thing that can rival goat technology. I don't really know much about magic though. I'm more of a fighter.
Just because you don't believe in
/ rapper.
You gotta believe in yourself, dude. That's on you. Sorry, man.
You also have Big Humph outside.
Oh yeah, Big Humph's out there. You could maybe get him in on the game.
I know we had to leave him outside because he didn't fit, but I bet we could we could try and squeeze him in.
So yeah, those are your options, man. I guess take a sec to decide. We'll wait. We've been waiting for a long time.
We seriously how long has it been? Because I totally forgot why we were even in that goat for the longest time.
I feel like I've missed a lot of TV, probably.
Yeah.
So anyway, let us know.
The goats ate all of our good writers. Mostly sort of carrot reality shows.
You really went downhill. All right, so I think that's basically the situation for this time, guys. Let us know who you want to go through the portal with. Sorry for the big info dump. Next time will be maybe the penultimate episode. We're wrapping this up. Things are happening. We must track down the Devourer. So let us know. There will be a straw poll with all the options. Thanks for watching. And from us and Angus as well, we are super sorry.
Oh, so sorry.
See you next time.